to flowers. Turn back, I see rivers beyond the light, ancient roads and broken
motherfucking trailer. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh, Friday. So happy, and it's a 3-day weekend. All right. Happy Friday, everybody. We're gonna have a fun night tonight, especially if you're in the Dick's party later. You know how that goes. We love being dicks. Even Omni likes to be a dick. And only she can pull it off. What's up, Steve? Big Bad, Jonathan, the core is here. The core is here! Love it. You know, I actually thought about retiring the channel and starting a new one just with you guys. That's it. Like, just you guys come subscribe and that's it. It'll just be us. Right, Raven? Raven agrees. My day was good. My day was good. And it's even better now because I'm here with you guys. Yeah, just you guys. That's it. Whoever comes to the stream, just go to that channel, subscribe. I'll retire. Come on. I mean, come on, really. I don't do videos that much anymore. I really don't got time for that. I got to do these live streams. I'm considering making Friday night break the rules night. Every Friday we'll just play music that is not royalty-free music. Do my old intro and that's it. Because it's Friday. It's celebrating, right? I mean, come on. Like, Friday is, we all know it's the best day of the week, right? Got a party on a Friday. Got a party like it's Friday. Haven't done a dance for you guys in a while, right? It's been a while.
Because the force, it's got a lot of power, and it makes me feel like it makes me feel like
Come on, baby. It's Friday, guys. Get up and shake that ass. Come on, Raven. Come on, Raven. Come on. Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Yeah! Yeah, she's so cute. Now she's sitting on my lap. You weigh too much. She likes when I'm like this. Now she's not gonna leave me alone. All right, girl, get out of here. Let's see, she's all excited now. She's like, come on, don't stop. Don't stop till you get enough. Come on, girl. Come on, Raven. Come on, Raven. Don't sniff my crotch. Come on, girl. Come on. She's like, what the hell are you doing? She's like, what are you doing? No, she didn't stop because she didn't get enough. Give me that tail. Oh, man. All right. I get like that and the dog has to come over. She's like, what are you doing? Like, I'm just chilling, dancing. She's starting to stomp on my feet. Man, it's a little, you know, it's been warm up here lately. So we had the AC on yesterday. I got really cold, so I wore a long sleeve shirt because we're about to put the AC on again. It's warm. Hey, bud. Yeah? Put on the AC. I don't know how to. Tell your mom, please. If she can, when she gets a chance, when she comes out here. I recently picked up my dog from my parents last weekend. Dogs are amazing. Yeah, and then you cooked it. I don't know why, but Mr. L, check this out. Mr. L posted a picture of his dog, but it was a picture split in two. One part of the picture was a roasted.
Okay?
What happened?
She got hit by the printer. Are you okay, girl?
She hit. My dog ran into the printer. One half of the picture was a roasted chicken. At least that's what I thought it was. And the other half of the picture was the dog looking over its shoulder like this. And I'm like, this motherfucker cooked the dog. I'm like, he just cooked his dog. Like, what are you doing? This ain't China. We don't eat dogs here. Hey, somebody tell Loveface wrong stream. He's got to wait till later tonight. Yeah. It's like meme format. Couldn't hold still even if I tried to season them. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen the picture of that dog since you posted that, so I don't know, man. I haven't seen a picture of that dog since you posted it. That poor thing. China. All right, so this is good news. We're getting another. It seems like we're getting another kaiju movie. I don't think this is a Godzilla movie though, but I'm very happy to see that the director of the movie is the same director who did The Great War of Archimedes, and I didn't even know that he did Always Sunny on 3rd Street, which is the movie. It's not a Godzilla movie, but it's got that opening scene where the guy's dreaming and Godzilla's wrecking the city. You guys know it. It's very popular because it's a nice clip. Oh, look at him. He's like, oh wait, you know what I forgot to do? I know why he's back. Okay, let's do that. And then we'll do this. Okay. All right. Wrong stream, love face. I know. Somebody tell him. Yeah, he also did Godzilla the Ride. Very true. So he's a good director, and he's won an Academy Award before in Japan. You know, for those of you who don't understand, Japan does have their own Academy Awards. It's called the Japanese Academy Awards. Because there was somebody in chat who thought I meant like the director being Japanese won an Academy Award here. No, Japan has their own Academy Awards. Yeah, Raid Acno stream. Yeah, it's from a movie this guy directed called Always Sunny on 3rd Street, something like that. Never seen that one. That one came out back in 2006. It's funny. I actually like the Godzilla design in that clip. Call me crazy. Let's see if I can find it for those who may not have seen it. Although if you didn't see it, then I don't know. But I'm pretty sure most people here have seen it already. But it's a nice little... Let me see here. Always, I don't know if it's Always Sunny or Always Sunset on 3rd Street. I think it's Always Sunset on 3rd Street. I think it's Always Sunset on 3rd Street. Wait, was this it? Oh, here he goes. Hold on. So it's like a dream, like he's dreaming in this scene, like. I think it's supposed to be a comedy movie. Yeah. This, I don't understand why Godzilla movies never in Japan never had a scene like this where it's kind of ground level. But it's a cool scene. Uh-oh. Yeah. And then he goes like Super Saiyan right now. It's pretty funny. Suzuki Auto. You stomped over my Suzuki Auto shop. Yeah, it's a cool scene. And it's funny too. For being a short scene, it looks great. And it's from 2006. So, and apparently this new monster movie, this new kaiju movie, is going to be visual effects heavy. Like, you know, instead of using practical, they're going to try. I think this is going to be Toho's first stab, which is probably why they're not doing Godzilla, because they don't want to, if they fuck it up, they don't want to put Godzilla in a fucked up movie. So they probably say, all right, let's make a new monster movie, you know, and let's give it a chance by getting a good director. But if the visual effects don't come out all that great, we can go back, learn, make adjustments, and then when we feel ready, we'll make a Godzilla movie with visual effects. So Assassin gets triggered. It's kaiju but not Godzilla. Must be brand new then. Yeah. Or they could just be hiding the fact that it's a Mothra movie. But I think it's pretty cool that they're coming out with a new like monster. You know, if it is a new monster. But yeah, they're gonna do visual effects. Let me see if I can get to the. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Childish Landino. He's the one that put me onto this earlier today on Twitter. He shared it with me and I read through it and I was like, whoa. So very good stuff. So thank you for that, Childish. So let's see if I can read the description here. Casting call for Toho's new kaiju movie. Takashi Yamazaki's big monster movie will be filmed. Volunteer extras are being recruited. Toho's new big monster movie, which is in quotes, I guess that's like the working title, is finally and it's also, this is an interpretation of what was written in Japanese, so you know, bear with me. It's finally decided to be shot. The director is Takashi Yamazaki, who has worked on many hits such as The Great War of Archimedes, Eternal O, also Always Sunny on Always Sunset on 3rd Street. I keep saying Always Sunny. We will make full use of visual effects in this work, as well as aiming for a work that will be a culmination of director Takashi Yamazaki. We are looking for volunteer extras to participate in this work. Of course, participation with friends and family is also welcome. We look forward to your application. So they're doing a casting call, and his name is all over it. So that's very encouraging. He seems to be one of Japanese better directors. And like I said, if you have not seen The Great War of Archimedes, do yourself a favor and watch it. It is really, really good movie. Really good movie. I thoroughly enjoyed that one. I rewatched Cloverfield with my wife a couple of weeks ago. She'd never seen it. It's amazing how spooky that movie is. First kaiju movie. My wife loves it. Yeah. Cloverfield's a classic, man. It is a classic. I think it's possible and likely that it's a Godzilla movie since the news was announced on the Godzilla Plus app. But I'm holding my breath for confirmation. I mean, yeah, that'd probably be the fallback guess, but Toho's not been one to hide the fact that they're making a Godzilla movie. So I don't see what the purpose is of hiding it if it is a Godzilla movie. If anything, that would only get fans more excited, which is what you want. So I don't think it is. Now, you know what it could also be? It could just be a monster movie that just involves a bunch of monsters from Toho's gallery, including Godzilla. Kind of like Destroy All Monsters doesn't have Godzilla in the title, even though he's in it. So it could be something like that. But, if it's not a Godzilla movie, that's fine. I mean, everybody loves Toho Kaiju movies, right? So now you're getting them one with maybe a new monster, Maybe this is the birth of a new dawn for Toho. Maybe they're like, you know what? America did Godzilla so well, I think we're ready to pass the torch to them. Let's make a new famous monster here in Japan. Can you imagine? The purists would be so upset. No, Godzilla belongs to you! Imagine what would happen if they did that. Could you imagine how the purists would react? I mean, the sadness would be epic. Let's just imagine for a moment. Let's just imagine Toho decides they're making a press conference to announce this new monster movie. They bring in the new director. Everyone's excited. And Toho, the first thing they say is, "We are proud and very happy." Let me lower this a little bit. We're very happy to announce that we are working on a brand new project for a kaiju. And while the fans have always supported us with all our Godzilla movies, we think it's time to move past Godzilla and allow America to take on our son, Godzilla-san. Once adopted by America, now belongs to America, and we are moving on to create a brand new monster to represent Japan. And hopefully one day in the future, Godzilla and this new monster will fight. And while this is going on, the Toho purists can be heard crying around the world. And I'll be sitting there underneath the world with a large cup, filling it with all the tears. Because why? I'm gonna hydrate the world with those tears. Children will no longer go thirsty. Nobody will ever thirst again. Oh man. Oh, the sadness. The sadness. All right. But no, we don't know. We'll see what happens. One thing about Toho's, they generally don't take long making movies. But now that they're doing visual effects, and they made a point to say that. So maybe it is a Godzilla movie, and they just don't want to say, okay, this is our first Godzilla movie with visual effects. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I want to see how they do. And look, if this is their first time out doing it, they got a good director, because this director is also very good at visual effects. He's not only a director, but he specializes in visual effects. And it shows. I mean, look at that clip we just watched. That's from 2006. Like somebody mentioned in chat earlier, he did the Godzilla ride. So he knows how to do kaiju. He knows how to do visual effects. And he's an Academy Award-winning director from Japan. For the Japanese Academy Awards, just for those who get easily confused. So, I mean, to me, You know, and he has obviously a budding working relationship with Toho because, you know, the Great War of Archimedes and Always Sunny, Always Sunset, were both distributed by Toho. So I would love another live action Godzilla movie from Toho. Haven't been impressed with their anime. Oh no, their animes have been horrendous. Yeah, no, let's not get started on that. Let's not even get started on that. I mean, Agno would probably be fucking his Godzilla doll instead of Mike for once out of the sadness of this happens. I don't know. Do people really fuck when they're sad? I don't think I've ever had sex when I'm sad. When I'm mad or happy, definitely. But sad sex, I don't know. I mean, is that possible? I don't know. Let me. Hey, baby. I just lost my job. Oh, hold on. I just lost my job today, baby. I don't know how we're gonna eat. I don't know how we're gonna pay the bills. But all I know is that the only thing on my mind is that I want you so bad. I don't think it works for sadness. I don't think a woman wants to hear that when you get home. You understand? You lost your job. You don't know how you're going to pay the bills, whatever. I don't think she's going to be in the mood to give you any poontang pie. I'm just thinking. Just kind of crossed my mind. It doesn't work. He also directed the live-action space battleship Yamato. By the way, Always Sunset on 3rd Street is a trilogy of movies by... Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, like I said, the only movie I've seen of his is Great War of Archimedes, and I thought it was phenomenal. Phenomenal movie. Sad and horny all at the same time. I know. The massive turnoff. I know. And the sadness continues when she doesn't want to do it because he's a loser husband of hers. So now she slams the door in his face, and he's got to go on the computer and pull up Pornhub, and then next thing you know, oh my God. Nah, sadness is not a good it's not a good aphrodisiac. Anger works good. That's why people always say makeup sex is the best. Obviously being in a good mood and being happy in general is a good motivator for sex. Plus sex puts you in a good mood. It really does. Man, I love Fridays. Mike's and Akno's relationship be like, LOL. Yeah, oh yeah, come on now. I mean, I'm a seasoned veteran. Okay, hey, listen, I might have been married for over 10 years, but listen, at the end of the day, no matter how good my wife knows me, nobody knows me better than myself. So, every now and then I gotta take a walk down memory lane. Think back to the days when I was single in an all-boys school. You know what I mean? No girls around. I had to watch my own porn. Couldn't go to school, and you're not getting hard at school. Ain't no woman around. By the time you get home, you're like, football helped. I was able to crack some heads. But man, nah, we used to have what they call that. It felt like something out of the 50s. Like they had my school, all these schools that were either all boy or all girl when I went to school. They had what they call that, like meetups, like they'd have like a certain number of dances throughout the year, and some would be hosted in your school and some would be hosted in the girls' school and all that shit. But and it's just the funniest thing to watch because you could tell how horny us dudes were because we just wanted to listen to reggae all night because reggae you grind with your, you do like, nobody wanted to listen to anything but reggae. Bunch of motherfuckers walking around with fucking tent poles coming out of their fucking pants. Every dude was pitching a tent. Yeah. No, yeah, Lenny also taught me the vice grip. You know what I mean? Like, he's like, you can just jerk it like this, right? And you decide when you want to come. So if it feels good, you don't come. Just grip it like this. Am I having a bad day to get some? Am I having a bad day to get some? Kidding? That shit didn't work. That didn't work at all. Even with any of my women that I've dated. No, look, women don't like negativity, man. They don't. If you're a kind of dude that you feel sorry for yourself, you're never getting pussy. Women like confident men. Shabba Ranks and Maxi Priest back in the day, yeah? Yep. Mike would be asking constantly, is it in yet? True story, yeah. Yep. Nobody likes, and even people in general, like, nobody likes a sourpuss or a sad person. You know what I mean? Like, or a person that, you know, like, unless something legitimately bad happens, that's one thing. But if you're just a person that likes to complain, you know, nobody wants that shit. That's not a good thing. Lenny didn't teach you the speed technique too? No, I'm not in a rush to go anywhere. No, that's Lenny's thing. He's a busy man. Like, the guy travels around the world. He's an underground DJ. He's got world governments to check on, that kind of shit. Yeah, no, I know nothing. I'm just saying in general. I'm just speaking in general. Anyway, so oh, this is done. Thank you. Had to get an update on my Anyway, yeah, a lot of women in a minute. Lenny is an influence incarnate. Yeah. Interbationally known. Nah, boys. You want to know your confidence is low intentionally? Isn't that isn't that arrogant? Like, I'm so arrogant, I can make my confidence low. It's not low naturally. Like, you do realize how, like, insanely arrogant that sounds. Like, you can make your confidence. Like, hey, look, my confidence, I got this button right here, right? Just whenever I feel like it, it's a low confidence day. I'm just gonna switch this down real quick. You need dating tips from Lenny? If you want to date, you don't want tips from Lenny. Lenny doesn't date. Lenny just fucks. That's it. Why do you think he has so many kids? That's Lenny ideas of dating. So when a woman tells Lenny, so are we dating now? He's like, yep. We just fucked, right? That's what Lenny says. All right. So, anyway, back to this topic we're talking about. So, are you guys excited about this? I'm excited about this. First of all, I haven't gotten an answer to, you know what? I'll put up a poll because that's the only way Lenny doesn't pull out. No, he likes to go natural. Why do you think he still has an afro? He's, you know what I'm saying? Like, he first of all, I want to know, have you seen all right, I gotta know this because I don't remember anyone saying that they've seen it. You know, I gotta say, I'm not that cautious. I think this guy's a pretty good I mean, he's got a better history than Matt Reeves. Anybody here yesterday for that stream when I broke down Matt Reeves' career and suddenly people realized he wasn't as good a director as they thought he was? Because everybody was like, yo, Matt Reeves is a great director. So I went through like his career. Turns out, ain't really all that good. Do you know what Steven and if you weren't here yesterday, the scarier thing was that we figured out his writing is bad. He's actually a bad writer. No, Mike was here yesterday for that. You know, he was in denial. Well, actually, but it wasn't really Mike saying like, you know, anything about like Mike just thinks because it's Batman. It's, you know, like, you know, Mike, he overreacts when it comes to like DC shit. I thought Joey was bad. Mike is like on a whole nother level. One of Matt Reeves' better films is actually a remake. Yeah. Actually, that's the other thing we found out before. All right, so I don't want to feel like I'm repeating myself too much. So I want to give a gist here. Basically, when we went through all his best films that he's done so far, they're all blueprint movies, meaning that it was either a remake or it's just something based on something that, like, we know that Planet of the Apes has been done many times, right? And we know there's the original, then there's his iteration. But the point is, he doesn't have an original film to his name that's good. He has some original films and they all bombed. But at the same time, we also realize that's a good thing because he's doing Batman and Batman's a blueprint. Just like every comic movie, because, you know, you can just go to the text to find the story and then you can make a story out of that movie. Make a movie out of that story, excuse me. Oh, no, I'm not saying... Look, Planet of the Apes was... I mean, I like the first one. I thought the last two after that weren't that great. But the first one I thought was really good. But still, they're blueprints. So it's not like he had to come up with... Like, I think we all agreed that he's a good director, right? He has some good directing skills. That's for sure. The concern is that he's directing, writing, and producing Batman. The Batman, which he's never done before. He's never had the trifecta. He's never went for the what they call that in hockey, the hat trick. He's never done the hat trick before. However, when he has written, he has failed miserably. When he has directed, he has succeeded only in blueprint movies. So there's actually some underlying concerns that I brought to the surface yesterday, and I don't think some people liked it. Yeah. Rob, you didn't like Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, second Ape movie? Nah. I mean, it's not that I didn't like it. I thought it was good. First of all, I will say I didn't like the third one at all. The second one was good, but the first one, to me, is the best one. The writer of Batman, The Imposter, is co-writing with him, so I have faith. Okay. I didn't really theorize about it, Mike. I think it's gonna be a new monster. Well, here are my two theories. It's a new monster, which is what I think it is. The other theory is that it's more than one monster, and it might be like another. I don't want to say destroy all monsters, but maybe they're not mentioning Godzilla because it's not just Godzilla in the movie. Maybe there's going to be a couple of monsters in it. But considering that this is going to be their first go at pure visual effects, it doesn't sound like they're going to be doing practical. I'm betting it's a new monster and they're going to be testing the waters. That way, if it fails miserably, they don't have to put Godzilla in a bad light, especially considering what Legendary's done with him. So I don't think it's going to be a Godzilla movie. I think it's just going to be a new Kaiju movie with a new monster. It's actually funny you asked that. I said earlier, a little while ago, I said, watch it be a Mothra movie. Yeah, well, James Franco is canceled in Hollywood now, so. Mike showed up as soon as we started talking to Batman. Coincidence? Rodan? I don't know. I guess if you had to pick, wow, 85% of you haven't seen the great. Who's the 15% that did see it? Let me end the poll here. Who's the 15% that did see it? I want to know. Because I want to know if they liked it or not. Which movie are you talking about? A kaiju? There's a new kaiju movie being developed by Toho, and they have a very good director doing it. It looks like it's going to be a new monster. It's not going to be Godzilla. At least in the early stages, it looks that way. Which, look, I like it. Okay, I'm all about. I want Toho to start doing this. I want them to start being a little bit more bold. They tried it with the animations. They failed miserably. All right, but go back to your bread and butter. Make some movies. Now I get it. This is your first foray into full visual effects. They did, I think, partial with Shin Gojira. It wasn't as bad as, it was pretty good, Now they're going to go heavy visual effects. Like, they're not going to do any practical, I think, in terms of the monsters. And they hired the right guy to do it. I mean, the guy did, like we were talking about earlier, he did the Godzilla ride. You got that movie he did in 2006, Always Sunset on 3rd Street, where you had that Godzilla sequence, which was at that time very good. And the Great War of Archimedes, which, while that's not a visually a heavy visual effects movie, if you see the opening of the movie, the effects in that movie are absolutely phenomenal for the ship being bombed. So I think I'm excited. We have a legitimate good director. In Japan, of course. I don't know how he would do here, but he seems to have talent, is what I'm saying. Because not only can he direct, but he can also do visual effects, which is, there's only one other director I knew that could do that, and that was Gareth Edwards. And he did a pretty good job in his own indie movie. You never heard of the Great War of Archimedes? Oh, allow me to share the trailer, because it is... Now, the trailer's a little misleading, because it's not a war movie per se. It's set in World War II. It's partially fictional, partially what's the word I'm looking for? Based on, some of it's based in truth, some of it's fictional. So I kind of spoke about it on the stream a long time ago when I watched it, but it is a great trailer nonetheless. So let's any excuse to watch this trailer. This movie's so freaking good. I mean, that's pretty good by Toho standards right there. But the story in this movie is so freaking good. So the director that Toho hired to do this new monster movie did this movie. Yeah, this dude in the movie has kind of got like OCD, and he's like a math whiz, so he has to figure out why the battleship Yamato, he has to figure out why it's so cheap to build it, and he has to figure it out basing it on other ship sizes, which were tiny compared to the Yamato. So yeah, good damn movie, man. It is so freaking good. I really do. Yeah, it's, what it is? I love World War II. And even though this is partially fictional, it gives you a look at, because they still give you the same sense of what Japan was thinking. So you got to see things from their perspective in this movie. And even though you don't get to see the war, you get to see how the politics worked at that time. And that part of the movie is real. The whole math thing and figuring out the ship, and that is fictional. But some of the things surrounding the main premise are true events. Like the timeline of when the Yamato was built and all that stuff. It's so awesome movie. Yeah, it is really good. So that was you, Nicholas, the only one that voted yes. Oh, that's a good point, Nuts. We totally forgot about the clock. Posted Valentine's meme on Twitter. I think it suits every. Oh, Vanisher with another one of his another one of his memes. Let me see here. Let's see if this one's good. Hold on. Wait, I don't see it, Vanisher. Did you at me on this one? Oh, there it is.
Squid Fart is sad because he ain't got no beaches. Let me play a sad song for you on the world's tiniest violin. Oh, boo-hoo, Mr. Squid Fart is sad.
I don't know what the fuck you're trying to... I don't know what message you're trying to send with that one. You know, a lot of your memes and gifs are funny. Some of them, though, I just don't understand. I will watch new Toho Monster super happy. Yeah. Finally, the clock means something now. Well, it could. You know, we don't know, but that's a good point that Nuts brought that up, because we did get that a couple of weeks ago, and now we got this. So maybe it's that they're going to start filming later on this year in September. I doubt the movie will be ready. Even though Toho's known to drop movies pretty quickly, if they're going to go visual effects on this movie, it's going to be a while. But they're going to start filming. So you figure if they start filming, assuming the clock is right, assuming that theory plays out and the clock actually meant filming begins in September, then the average movie's films, what, 4 or 5 months, 6 months tops? I think for them, filming will probably be like 3 to 4 months. And then you have at least another 3 to 6 months of visual effects, depending on how, you know, how much the movie has of it. So theorizing all that to be right, you're looking at a release of the Q4 in 2023. Possibly. But we'll see. It could mean that the kaiju they are doing is Ghidorah. Oh, because the clock and where movie it takes place in. Yeah, I honestly think, you know what? Honestly, if they were doing one of their known kaijus and they were doing a solo movie, I think they would announce that. I think they would say, hey, we're going to do a Ghidorah solo movie with this director. I think the fact that it says it's just a monster movie. Oh, God. Wow, that's high definition. Is that 4K Rick Ashley? How the fuck did they do that? That is scary. Wow, the clarity on that is insane. Yo, check this shit out. I'm not going to play the song, but look at the clarity on this. I know he puts it too. He says HD, and I'm like, wow, that's scary. Check this shit out. Check this out, chat. Vanisher just tagged me with this on Twitter. Look at this. Oh, wait, not the music, though. Look at the clarity on this shit. What the fuck? HD Rick. Rick rolled in HD. Oh, it just got to a whole nother level. What? Yeah, I think if they were doing one of their monsters, I don't think they would hide that because people would be fired up. Like if you announce a solo Ghidorah movie, you know how amped up people would be? And I think they would want people to feel that way. So yeah, I think it's a new monster. But you know, we'll find out. It could be that maybe it's could Could be that maybe it is one of their monsters. They're just not ready to announce it yet. But yeah, it's definitely an early production. Definitely an early production. Watch it turn out to be a Bacon movie. Rick Astley caught in 4K. I know. Yeah, it's still super early. But I we'll find out. Now now that that's out there, everyone out there like Gomaru Island and some other people, probably even D-Man, are going to try and go heavy to find out. I'm just gonna sit back and wait. I can't do that hunting anymore for information. I'll just wait till they report it and then I'll report it. I don't mind being third or fourth in line. Where do you get this information? This was on Twitter. This is why I shouted out Childish Landino, who's in chat, because he's the one that added me on this. So otherwise I wouldn't know, because I worked all day, so I don't, and I'm on a government laptop, so goddamn well I'm not on Twitter or on YouTube. So will it be a verse movie? All this, I'll read it, because I know some people got here. I'll read what it says. All right, give me a second here. All right, this is what it says. I even shared so you guys can read yourself. It's translated from Japanese, so the English is not perfect, but casting call for Toho's new Kaiju movie. Takashi Yamazaki's big monster movie will be filmed, and they said that in quotations, so I don't know why. Will be filmed. Volunteer extras are being recruited. Toho's new movie, big monster movie, is finally decided to be shot. The director is Takashi Yamazaki, and who has also worked on many hits such as The Great War of Archimedes, Eternal O, and Always Sunset on 3rd Street. That's another one he did. We will make full use of visual effects in this work, as well as aiming for a work that will be the culmination of director Takashi Yamazaki, who are looking for volunteer extras to participate in this work. Of course, participation with friends and family is also welcome. We look forward to your application. So there you have it. War of Archimedes, but with Jet Jaguar instead of a ship. That'd be funny. Well, yeah, that's what I said earlier. I said it's obviously a placeholder name. Oh, that's a good point, Nuts. Maybe it's Godzilla 3 Seeds of Redemption, which, as we all know, is going to change everything. Man, I think I'm turning into a fanboy of this director. I'm not even a fanboy of American directors for the most part, but I really like this guy's work. It's gonna change everything. Watch. Yep. I should make at least one video next week and put it and say the new Toho movie, monster movie, is about to change everything, and then explain what I think it's gonna change, which is not gonna change shit. But I'll come up with some bullshit. Sound like they just started this project, so if everything goes good, I think the film will be released 2024, 2026 range. Yeah, if they're doing visual effects like they intend to, based on that description, yeah, they're not gonna have a quick turnover like they normally do. They're gonna be in the grind for a while. That's good, Rob. You're finally getting interest again. Interest in what? In Kaiju? Oh, or just interest in something. I know I've been very disappointed with the American movie market. It's gonna be huge. Acno as the director? No. I wonder if the film will be taken seriously. It's a toss-up because this guy seems pretty diverse in the kind of movies he makes. Because if I'm correct, as far as I recall, Always Sunset on 3rd Street is supposed to be a comedy, but I don't know if it's like or rather might be a dramedy. I don't know, because he won. That's what he won the Academy Award for Best Director. And he got nominated for the War of Archimedes. Oh, Loveface, you got like another hour, dude. You're too early. Come back in an hour, and we got all the porn you want. All right. Oh, hold on here. Just give it, you know. Rob, off topic, speaking of USFL, the other night, in case you're interested, Fox Sports just dropped a video reveal of the teams. Really? Oh, I got to see this. I know this is off topic, but I'm kind of interested to see where it's going. All right, let's see what kind of teams they got. How many teams are there? 8 teams. So let's see what they are.
Crisis can happen unexpectedly to anyone. And though it may seem like a...
All right, so we have a new spring football league. For years and years, I've talked about this, is that as a sportscaster, there's been a lot of attempts at new leagues. The UFC, there was a lot of doubters when the UFC came out. I used to work at another sports company.
All right, let's just get to the point.
And 15 years ago, I went to that sports company, and so let's start, Joy, with the Northern Division. All right, in the Northern Division, there's the Michigan Panthers.
Michigan Panthers.
I know people love uniforms and logos, so I have not seen any of these. Next up, this is a familiar name, the New Jersey Generals.
Oh, that's so boring. That's like an overused team name, the Generals.
The next one is the Philadelphia Stars.
Oh, come on. Stars, Panthers, and Generals.
Rounding out the Northern Division, the Pittsburgh.
Why can't we get something like the Las Vegas Cum Sluts? You know, there's something different.
Maulers.
Yay!
All right, I like Maulers.
So that is the Northern Division of the new USFL, a spring football league. So NFL ends a week later. You got 8 to 10 weeks.
10-game schedule.
10-game schedule of professional football. Going to focus on a lot of young players to the Southern Division.
All right, Southern Division.
So the Birmingham Stallions.
Oh, come on.
The Houston Gamblers.
Oh, Jesus. I've heard all these names.
The New Orleans Breakers.
That's a stupid name.
And the Tampa Bay Bandits.
Bandits again. All right, these names. You know what? No originality. No originality. They're all generic names. Like, why can't we just get something different? Like the New York Sewer Rats. You know what I mean? The Philadelphia Intoxicators, because them motherfuckers are always drunk at sports games. That's a perfect name for Philadelphia team. The San Francisco Fairies. And then their colors like pink and baby blue. You know what I'm saying? The Washington Pentagons. There you go. Now, you got to think of something more vile, though, if you're going to have a Washington team. Like, the Washington Swamp Dwellers. The Miami Crackheads. I don't know if Crackheads is synonymous with Miami. No, you could do the Miami Cubanos, because all of Miami is pretty much Cuban. Or if you want to really get like racist, if you want to get racist and controversial, the Miami Wetbacks. Oh, fuck. Oh.
True international effort to pressure.
That's what I said. That's you didn't hear what I just said.
True international effort to pressure.
Oh my God. A very high level chess match. Cough. Twitter. Okay, give me 1 second, Vanisher. I'm having fun here. That's horrible. Oh, yeah, but you LOL'd. Hey, I'm Spanish. I should be offended, but I'm not. How about the New Mexico border crossers? I don't know. The San Antonio wall hoppers. Oh, here's one. The East Westchester North Stars representing the Southern Conference. That's creative. Oh, man. Hey, I got a great idea for a new team out of Canada. The Canadian Truckers. Or if you want to go down the Tyrant route, you know what I mean? Can have another name. The Kentucky Klansmen. Oh, man. Oh, my God. The Compton Crips. Oh my God. The San Francisco Bums. The Dallas Wall Humperoos. These names are so cool. You create, if I was even like 2% relevant in social media, I'd be canceled right now without even people thinking twice. And you know what I would say? Fuck you. Trudeau's drug race. Yo, did you guys hear that rumor that there's a theory going around that he's Fidel Castro's son? San Francisco Rainbow Boys. Yeah, I would say San Francisco has the highest population of gay people. So the San Francisco Carpet Munchers. And it's a team full of like hocked up, jacked women, like bigger than men. Yeah, there's people that think that, and there's actually some pretty interesting evidence that might support it, but it's not concrete. But that would be some funny shit, wouldn't it? Yeah, I mean, I'm going to watch. I like football, so I'll watch it. But, man, those names suck. Out of all of them, I think the one I like the most is the Maulers. I like Maulers. That's good.
You are one awesome motherfucker.
The Pittsburgh Maulers. I like that one. He does look like him.
Tipped $5. The New Orleans Fudge Stuffers.
Oh. Nah, you gotta go direct with New Orleans. You gotta be like the Louisiana Show Me Your Tits for Beads. Yeah. Are you ready for some football? A Saturday afternoon party? Nah. This the Seattle Blues is like the best name for them. It's always fucking raining over there. New Orleans Nipples. Oh, the Chattanooga Cousins. You know, because down south, cousins, get it? Did you hear that Stone Cold is coming back possibly? Oh, God, please no. I mean, I love Stone Cold, don't get me wrong, but I think if he had come back 15 years ago, I think that would have been a great thing. Now, I don't know. What is he, like 50? There's almost no, we know there isn't. That doesn't mean we can't talk about it. The only information was what I read earlier. I don't know if you were here for that, but there is a breakdown that they're starting early production. And it's apparently a new kaiju film. And it's being directed by one of the best directors in Japan. Stone Cold versus Kevin Owens. Oh, so battle of the stunners. He's 57. Yeah, no, man. Fucking Vince McMahon must be desperate. The Chicago Lawbreakers. Oh my God. The Chicago Rioters. Although you could pretty much pick any like coastal city for that name. Cody Rhodes is coming back to WWE since when? Isn't he part owner of AEW? How's that gonna work? I mean, he's one of the people that are in charge of storytelling over in AEW. Let me look this up. Let's see if let me see. That would be crazy. Cody Rhodes update. WWE return likely after leaving AEW. Why'd he leave? Tony Khan is a con man? What did he do? Cody Rhodes' shocking AEW departure sets up even more shocking WWE return. All right, I gotta read this. I don't watch wrestling like I used to, but this is pretty intriguing because, I mean, even though I haven't watched wrestling in a while, I did watch AEW right from the before they even became AEW, and from what I understand, Cody Rhodes had a big part in putting AEW together and being like part owner. Landing one of the faces of AEW would be Vince McMahon's biggest victory yet in the ongoing war for wrestling supremacy. It isn't out of the ordinary for Vince McMahon to state during his quarterly investor calls that All Elite Wrestling is not true competition for WWE. He even utters a mention of AEW. McMahon is quick to criticize. Calculated and ruthless. All right, I don't want to know all that. If you need another reminder that AEW is on McMahon's radar, look no further than WWE's soon-to-be newest superstar, Cody Rhodes. Rhodes is no longer under AEW contract. He is a free agent, and sources close to the situation have confirmed that his next destination will be back where his career started in WWE. All right, let's see what Cody Rhodes said, because I don't know why. I have loved my time in AEW. Amazing locker room, amazing fans, amazing people. The revolution was indeed televised, and I've been incredibly lucky to be a part of that. First, I want to thank Tony Khan. He's taken the baton and run with it, and it was an honor to work for him and to know him on a personal level. He's a beautiful soul. Obviously, need to thank my incredible wife and the mother of my baby girl, Brandy, for all of her love and support throughout this journey. So he's all right. I'm not going to read this whole thing because something had to have gone wrong, and that's what I'm trying to find out right now. He's not going to say it on the tweet. He's not going to put out his dirty laundry. So, Mike, just give me the quick of it. Yeah, that's true. What happened? Why is he leaving? Is it just he literally wants to go back to WWE after the way he talks shit about it? Like, he's going to get a lot of vitriol from Cody is working all the wrestling fans. I wait and see if he shows up on Raw or SmackDown. I think it's a work. So you think he's just kind of fucking with people? Like, he really is a free agent, but he's still going to sign with AEW, but he's messing around. Like, he's kind of cock-teasing WWE. I could see him doing that. But, I mean, so his contract is up. So it's not the end of the world. You know, unless something happened, Khan wouldn't give him the money he wanted, and reportedly is that he became distant to the other EVPs. Night, buddy. What do you mean EVPs? Or did you type? Cody is better off with AEW. Yeah, I heard of this. Cody was one of the founding EVPs. Yeah, I know, but what does EVP stand for? Oh, early vice presidents? Is that what you mean? Quote the Rodan, nevermore. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling I can't see him going back to WWE. I can see Vince McMahon bringing him back, but I can't see him going back. But he might have picked up something from Vince McMahon when he was there. He's like, you know what? He always does what's best for business. Yeah, I don't. Why would? So money? I don't know. I mean, I figured he was getting paid pretty handsomely there, no? Unless like Cody Rhodes and some of those other guys used the development of AEW to put themselves on the map to go back to WWE. Because let's face it, WWE's worldwide. They can go wrestle around the world. You know? And Vince McMahon technically can pay them more. I mean, Tony Khan is rich, but I'm sure Daddy's not going to give him all the money he gets from the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't know. That's pretty crazy. My God, I'm so full. I had hibachi and sushi for dinner. It was so good, and tempura. It was so good, but I'm so full right now. Was all the business meetings for AEW and things would have to go through him. Maybe he doesn't want the responsibility anymore. Maybe he just wants to be a wrestler. I don't know. Something doesn't add up here. Electric vacuum pump. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting, though. Interesting, but something doesn't add up. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Yeah, tempura and hibachi is so good. And the tempura was tempura shrimp and tempura vegetables like zucchini, broccoli. And it's real legitimate like sushi rolls, not the little ones you get in the supermarket, like the big fat ones. It's good shit. Man, that's interesting stuff. Man, a lot of news today. A new Kaiju movie coming down the pipeline. We got some drama in the wrestling world that makes it actually worth checking out now. even if briefly. Stone Cold is doing his best impression of Ric Flair. Yeah. It wouldn't surprise me if he shows up before that so they can give him a match at WrestleMania. And I guarantee you his first match is going to be Triple H. And Triple H is going to beat him. AEW is a trash company. No, I wouldn't go that far. Why would they be trash? They've been doing well. And their wrestlers are a lot better. And their story, well, last I remembered, their wrestlers were better and their storylines were better. WAL. Anybody, or you guys might be too young. Anybody used to watch Glow back in the day? They did a series about it on Netflix. I mean, it's not a docu-series. It's just a regular show, but it's based on Glow, the Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. WWE is boring and it's not wrestling. You know, what if Vince McMahon was dumping all that talent because he's starting to purge talent from AEW? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't paid attention to wrestling in so long that I still watch the pay-per-views from time to time because those tend to be more entertaining. So I'll probably watch WrestleMania when it comes out in April. And I watched the Royal Rumble, although the Royal Rumble was a little weak this year. Like Ronda Rousey showed up and that was like the biggest reveal. And I've heard that it's been nothing but downhill since her return. So it's like, okay, well, Attitude Era was amazing. Yeah. AEW is full of spot monkeys that have no verbal charisma and is ran like a child's play. I don't know, Mike, you kind of over-exaggerate things sometimes. Like, can you just rein it in a little bit? Like, first of all, you don't know how the companies run. You're not in there. Second of all, their matches are far more entertaining than WWE. I mean, if this is how you feel about AEW, that's fine. But you can't tell me that WWE's better. So if that's what you think about AEW, then you must think nothing at all worth of WWE. Nah, it's beaten WWE in ratings before. Or NXT, but it's still WWE. And NXT that's like the gold standard in my opinion in WWE. Or at least it was. I heard it's shit now. Like they changed it to NXT 2.0 and it's been downhill ever since. Tonight's Rampage was better than SmackDown. Kicking out of a flying pile drivers multiple times a match is bad. They don't sell and they cater to a niche audience. Well, I don't know. Their ratings are about as equal as WWE. I wouldn't call that niche. Kicking out of flying pile drivers. I mean, okay, so. I mean, Hogan kicked out of Warrior's big move, and Warrior kicked out of Hogan's. We've seen matches in WWE that wrestlers kicked out of multiple finishing moves. I mean, that's not new. So I don't see what the big deal is. Okay. Before I forget Twitter.
He's chosen the Jonathan response. The Humperdinck shrug from Kasparov, quick as you like. Now, Short appears to be inverting his rook. And that's had the desired effect. He's confused.
All right, hold on. Let me share this with chat so they're not out of the loop here. An interesting chess match. All right, let's see this. Oh, why is it muted?
How will Short respond? He's chosen the first move. That's the classic Rasputin opening. How will Short respond? He's chosen the Jonathan response. The Humperdinck shrug from Kasparov, quick as you like. Now, Short appears to be inverting his rook. And that's had the desired effect. He's confused Kasparov's pieces there. Someone wondering if gravity's been reversed. One of the pawns has fainted. Oh, Bishop there, vomiting out of pure confusion. So a good move there from Short. Short again. He's made one of his knights into a unicorn, so obviously he's playing the long game. Kasparov there slipping a spy into Short's ranks.
Oh my god, that is so funny.
It's looking like Short's bishops are having a disagreement about same-sex relations. Yes, I can confirm it. There is a schism in his church. So half of his bishops have created the Reformed Church of the Truth of Christ the Lord and will be leaving. Still, diagonally, some traditions die hard. Kasparov trying to convert one of his rooks into a unicorn. That hasn't worked at all. And that bell means it's Christmas. Isn't that beautiful? They're playing football in the middle. That's Christmas over. Short's left to take down the decorations. Kasparov is conglomerating his pawns into a mega chessatron. It's not looking good for Short. Short's upgrading his queen to a hotel. Very interesting. Kasparov's queen has been revealed to be an imitation, played very convincingly by Helen Mirren. She has won an Oscar there. But she will have to leave. She can't, of course, leave in any direction she likes.
Oh my god.
Short. Getting up on the chair, what's he? A lovely swing there. Kasparov. Full house. Short. Royal flush. Mrs. Bunda Baker. Stone Cold Steve Austin. And this is extraordinary. Kasparov is pissing all over the board. But will he have the pressure to slew Short's king away? Yes, he's done it. Kasparov is the new world new chess champion. So.
Oh my god, that was good. Oh my god, that was funny. Oh man. Oh man. All right, Vanisher, that was a good one. Definitely a good one. That was good. Oh my god. That was really good. He had also said, you know what? There's another one he sent me I want to share. This one, you guys may either find this funny or you might find it creepy. But it's for that reason that I'm interested to see. I posted it on Facebook, but I don't think anyone got to see it. So you're going to be forced to watch it now. All right, hold on. All right, check this out. I saw this and I got absolutely nervous. And the music with it doesn't, like, just watch. I laugh now because I've already seen it, but the first time I watched it, I was like, oh no. I mean, look at that drop. I hate these videos. Look at that drop. I wouldn't even attempt this. Yeah, that's true. He could have just drove in and turned around. Maybe he just wanted to prove that he could do it, but I wouldn't take that chance. What if your foot slips? You're done. Very intense indeed. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's, I mean, even still now. But he made it. He's good now. That's ridiculous. Good night, honey.
Good night.
Fuck that suicide. I know. That's up to you. You can do whatever you want. If you want to leave her out here, that's fine. Rob, what if you get a flat? I guess you're stuck in that little road. Hell to the no. Fucking idiot car. I'm confused. Was that supposed to be funny? Always Mikey. Somebody get this boy a box of life, please. You're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Stop. Don't worry, Captain. We'll bump off these scratches. Yeah. I knew that was coming. Oh yeah, that's right. I still have it here.
Mike.
Let's see. If I can find this, this would be... Because, again, a lot of you guys are young, so you don't remember. So I want to share with you that this is very fitting. You see here. All right, here we go.
You are one awesome motherfucker.
Hold on.
The Fenris Wolf tipped $5. All right, Mike. Acno is ready for round 2. He said don't fight it this time.
We should watch Nukes tonight just to piss Acno off. Here we go. This is for you, Mike. All right? I want everybody to take note of this because this is going to be the ultimate meme, although this is not really a meme. This is a real thing. All right? It's just that a lot of you guys are too young to have ever seen this when you were younger. So, because it wasn't around at that time. But here we go. I'm just going to let it, just going to let this... If you have a kid like Mikey, you need a cereal like life. I think that's absolutely 100% true. Even if your child is a picky eater like Mike, or just picky in general, he'll love life cereal like Mikey. Kids just seem to go for the oatsy, nutsy, downright crunchy taste. It's describing Mikey eating like basically Mikey eating shit. So let the Mikey in your family try a bowl of life. It's the delicious high-protein cereal from Quaker. Mikey, you need a box of life. Nutsy. Yeah, there you go. And just for good measure, there's no way we could ever, forget the important things in life, like, well, life. This is old school.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything.
Mikey hates everything.
Hey, Mikey.
Regular, cinnamon, and raisin life. Nutritious, delicious.
A box of life for Mike. I think I'm going to add that to Wheaties, but I'm just going to put Mike's name on it. Like, I'm going to get a box of life and just put Mike's name on it. You tag me in a post on Twitter. Oh my God. Why did you send me that, Vanisher? I don't need to see that. All right.
Takes on the game for the number one contenders.
All right. So what you're saying is, Big Bad, you're saying Mike is Chris Benoit and Acno is Kane in this video? Like, that's your, okay, let's see if Big Bad, let's see if he pulls one off here. Because Big Bad, sometimes you hit or miss. Sometimes you hit or miss. So I have a feeling this is going to be a miss, but let's give it a shot.
Maybe I spoke to...
The Rock is not done.
Oh, The Rock's not done. Here we go.
You see, Mick Foley, The Rock is in a very giving mood as well.
Oh, I remember this promo.
Now, Kane, since you just want to find things, Benoit, all you want to do is prove things. Well, The Rock is going to make both you very happy men tonight. You see, before you and Kane face The Rock and Rikishi, The Rock wants you to do this. The Rock wants you to go find a very quiet place tonight.
Quiet place? Are we going to meditate?
You two together, nobody else. You two by yourselves, go find a nice quiet place where you can be alone.
Wait a minute.
And all your dreams can come true.
Where's he going with this now? Who knows?
All your dreams can come true. Your dream, Kane, of finding things. Your dream, Benoit, of proving things will come true. And this is how you do it. Benoit, when you're by yourself with Kane, pull your pants down.
Oh, no. Pull your pants down? What? Oh, look at this. Oh, boy.
Go ahead, Benoit, pull your pants down and prove to Kane that you're not a woman.
No, no.
And Kane, since you just want to find things.
Oh, boy. This may ignite Kane.
You go ahead and find the penis Benoit claims he has.
Now, I'm laughing at the promo, but I don't know how that's relevant to Acno and Mike. But it's still funny because it's one of his funnier promos. The Rock said so much shit that he's starting to get canceled for that shit now. Now people are starting to bring up all the shit he said in the ring and all that. Should have never. Yeah, just a bit outside a little bit. All right, yeah, he earned that.
Just a bit outside.
It was still funny to watch. Just changing the names. You know what it is? It was too long. I think that's what it is. The Rock going to eat some karma now after he's blasted Rogan. Yeah, that was a stupid move. He should have just shut his mouth. Sometimes, look, if you're like a celebrity, and you want to stay relevant, don't try to do it on Twitter. Just continue making your movies and shut the fuck up. That's really your best bet to avoid both sides right now. You know what I mean? This best to just keep out of it. Might check Rob's Twitter video for you. Oh, you guys are starting to do this on Twitter. And I used to charge for this kind of shit. Oh my God. All right, well, yeah, sure, why not? It's only 6 seconds. Shut the fuck up. That's Vanisher telling Mike. All right, guys, leave my Twitter feed alone. I don't like that much activity. I'm only there to post whenever I go live. That's it. That's all that's for. You could still charge for it, but we know who'd show up. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep him out of the, 6 out of 10. No, the chess game you posted, Vanisher, was really funny. Really, really funny. That was good shit. Oh my God. So who thinks Batman's gonna be a flop? I'm just kidding. I know you guys in chat are like, come on, man. Yeah, the chess game was hilarious. I actually want to save that. No, it's not gonna flop. It's gonna make money. It's gonna make a lot of money. Damn, I am kind of excited though. It's only 2 weeks away. That's cool. Like I'm looking forward to that. I'm so upset that I missed the Moonfall in the theaters. I mean, I could still go watch it. It's still in theaters, but now that I'm working, it just makes it much harder. My best chance was before I started work. Keep hating DC. You will be proven wrong once again. Once again, Mike, you might want to take a look at it. You know what, Mike? Just don't. We're almost done with the stream. We got like another half hour. Don't start this shit. Okay, everybody in here knows that you've been the one proven wrong time and time again. You don't gotta lie to make friends, Mike. Everybody here generally likes you. Plus you're white. Oh my God. The Michael Bay Ninja Turtles. That is why you are Chris Benoit. You're always trying to prove things and you can never prove shit. Oh, that is true. Although Benoit proved to be a pretty good wrestler, and even though he was a murderer for the most part. Rob, when are you going to watch Peacemaker? I guess now would be the best time, right? Didn't they just have the season finale? So I don't have to worry about waiting for episodes now. So maybe I'll go back and revisit it. Yeah, DC's not bad. It's just Snyder was not good for DC.
You are one awesome motherfucker.
I am Tom Brady.
I am Tom Brady tipped $5.
Don't get Mike
Hey,
started.
Mike, while you are stroking away until September 28th, 24, I will be sitting here in my $29 million mansion in Florida relaxing and watching my supermodel wife suck my dick. I got some seeds of redemption for you right here. Want some?
Oh no, that was good. I know who did that tip. I got some seeds of redemption for you right here. Oh man, that was so good. Come on, Raven, it's bedtime. Go to sleep. I already played with you earlier. Come on. Give Daddy a break. I know. You've been by my side since you were a little puppy. Always on my side. Come here. See, now I'm calling you. You don't come over here, bitch. She's like looking at me like, what? She's like, what'd you say, fool? The force was strong with that one. It was very strong with that one. Did you see the video of that woman falling off stage of the Rams celebration and Matthew Stafford walked away? What a prick move by him. What is it with your hate for quarterbacks? I feel like every quarterback that wins the Super Bowl, suddenly you hate them. You didn't say a goddamn thing about Matthew Stafford. Now, because he walks away, what's he supposed to do? He's not a doctor. What are you supposed to do, catcher? This ain't the movies. You try to catch someone falling, that's two people getting hurt as opposed to one. Oh my God, Matthew Stafford, like, and it's not his fault she fell. He didn't push her. Did this information come from Kaiju news outlets? Well, it was I mean, dude, are you just getting here, or like I went through all this earlier? I'll just show you the damn article or not article, the post from Japan, and you can make of it what you will. All right. You might have to zoom in a little bit though. There you go. All right. That's the post up here. And then this is the translation down here on the bottom, okay? There you go. Read away. Oops. Oh, well, I mean, you know, you got to get here when the stream starts. We're like almost finished. He looks at, all right, is there a video of that? I want to see it. Just tell me if there's a video. If there's a video, I'll look it up. I need more context than your word. Okay? Hey, Rob, if you ever do give giveaways again, you should give out a bag of seeds in the Ziploc bag instead of actually, you know what I was going to do because I actually am thinking about doing giveaways now that I'm working again. I can afford to do it. I was already thinking about a good meme gift. Two pictures, one of Joe Biden and one of Kamala Harris, because I can get a ton of them at work, and I'm talking poster size. All right, all right. I hope you finish reading that, Kingdom, because I'm switching over now. All right, let's see this video. Let's see, because you know. At Rams Parade. Oh, it's a Rams Parade. Okay, I thought it was at the Super Bowl. Let's see here.
Crisis can happen unexpectedly to anyone.
I'll share it in a minute. Oh, it's TMZ. All right, I'm trying to see where she even fell. In this clip, I see him drinking the water, but she's already on the floor. Hold on. Oh. Oh, I saw her fall. You know what? The way he walked off, honestly, he looked scared. Like, I think, I have a feeling I know why he walked off. His wife did. His wife went to help her. I have a feeling I know why he walked off. I think he went to get help. Because his wife stood behind to help. And he probably walked off to get somebody. Context is everything. Let's see what he says here. Looks like he gets interviewed.
All right, boy.
All right, hold on here. All right, I'm going to show you guys what happened.
Life.
Hold on.
She's straight, bro. Like, in all honesty, comment down below. What was he supposed to do? Fake for the cameras? Jump down? Oh my God, bro.
See, that's my argument too. All right, so I'll show you. It's kind of hard to see at first, but I'll show you guys. Let me pull it up here. Okay, here we go. So let me make it, because it's like one. All right, you can actually see her midair right here falling. Okay. In fact, Matthew Stafford's not even looking at her. It looks to me like she's just about to take a picture of them, and she's standing on the platform, right? Now, it does look kind of fucked up the way he walks away, but the fact that his wife goes to help her, I don't think it's the kind of walk away that Mike thinks it is. So watch. Here she is right here, right? And I understand where Mike's coming from. It looks like he dips, but watch. Look at the way she falls, though. Now, you see how he looked at his wife, and then he turned and walked, and his wife stood behind? Watch carefully. It's quick, but he sees her fall. He looks at his wife and pauses for a minute, and then he walks off, and his wife walks towards the edge of the stage. Yeah, because that's Matthew Stafford's wife right there. It looks like she was putting something down to take a picture that the fan was going to take. Did you see it? Because he's holding this girl's hand. I'm wondering if that's his wife. She put something down. The fan is going to take a picture. It could be the fan's friend, but then why would she want to not be in the picture? You know what I mean? Like she'd do a quick selfie with her friend, and Matthew Stafford. I think that's Matthew Stafford's wife. I think the lady wanted a picture. Mike Stafford, like, see, they're holding hands there. Stands up, because his wife is a blonde. Stands up, sees the chick fall, right? Matthew Stafford is like, yo, baby, go take care of that. I'm going to get some help. And I'm out. I don't think this is when things get truly bizarre. I don't know. I think we need more information. There's not enough context, but because I can see why you interpreted it that way, but I'm interpreting it another way, and I think either way can go. You know what I mean? And what is he really supposed to do? Like, honestly, like, what is he supposed to do? If she fell and broke her leg, what's he gonna do? He's not a doctor. And for all we know, he walked away to get help. You don't know that he didn't walk away to get help. Maybe there's a medical person in the back there on this off stage, and he knows where they are, and he's like, yo, this woman just fell. A strange shadow figure pushes a woman off the stage. Matt Stafford to cover hospital bill, replace cameras. What? Mike's coming up with this crazy. All right, I'm done. Look, the bitch fell off the stage. It's her responsibility to watch where she's going. I understand the optics look bad, but really, we don't know what he was doing when he walked away. We don't know. We don't know. There's not enough context in that video. That's the title of the video. Check out Matt Stafford to cover hospital bills, replace cameras for photographer who fell at Rams Super Bowl. Okay, so then what's the problem? If he's going to cover her bill, look, first of all, he don't need to do that. He didn't push her. Second of all, he doesn't need to replace her camera. He didn't break it. So what is your beef with him if not only is he covering her bill, but he's taking care of her phone? See, now you just fucked yourself. You're talking all this shit about the guy, and he's replacing her phone and covering her bills. What more do you want? He's the guy that just won the Super Bowl, Brad, which I know you know that. Don't be funny. Don't try to be funny. So you just hate the guy because he won the Super Bowl and your team hasn't won shit. All right? Let's just call it what it is, Mike. You got Super Bowl hate. Covering the bills is great, but I'm talking about what happened in the video before he got called out for it. Yeah, but just because he got called out doesn't mean it is what people think it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, why'd you walk away? I went to go get medical help. Oh, we don't. I mean, you know how the internet is now. So what better way to shut the people the fuck up? I mean, for him The medical bills and the phone don't mean shit. That's nothing for him, for money-wise. So if it's going to shut everybody the fuck up, and the guy just won a Super Bowl, you know what I'm saying? He's chilling right now. I wouldn't want to be bothered by assholes online who have nothing else better to do. Whose fault is it that she fell off the stage? Now, what I will say is, if he accidentally bumped into her and she fell, then that's a different story. But he's actually there, ready to pose to take a picture for her, and she falls off the stage. And there could be a million reasons why he walked away. We don't know. Either way, even if it's an asshole move that he just decided to walk away and not do anything at all, not get somebody for help or whatever, it's still not his fault she fell off the stage. Yeah, it's Trump's fault. I know. Mike will always be jealous whenever a quarterback wins a Super Bowl. I understand what Mike's getting at, but the argument I'm making is that there's not enough context in the video. You know what they say, a video or a picture is worth 1,000 words. God only knows what was happening. Just because he's doing this now because people called him out, what are people calling him out for? Walking away. Do they know why he walked away? If he told them the truth as to why he walked away, would they believe him? You know, the internet is so shitty these days. Even if he walked away to get a doctor to come over and help this girl to make sure she was okay, people on the internet would still give him shit for not jumping off the stage and doing what? Asking if she's okay? She's probably got a broken leg or a fracture. What is him asking? What is Matthew Stafford jumping down off the stage and asking her, "Are you okay?" gonna do if the woman has a fracture? What is that going to do? And if he walked away to just walk away from the situation, he probably got scared. It happens. Some people can't handle shit like that. I don't know if you know that. Like, there's people that legitimately can't handle that stuff. It's like my wife. My wife can't handle a sight of blood. Any bit of blood, my wife is near fainting. Some people just react differently. He probably saw her from the periphery of his vision, like, disappear from existence and was like, what the fuck, and walked away. But honestly, though, he looked at the girl, he paused, then he walked away. So how do we know he didn't pause and say, hey, I'm going to get somebody to help? And then rushed off to get somebody. You're too judgmental, dude. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, not to be like an asshole, but even if he walked away because he was being a dick, the worst you could do is accuse him of being a dick. He's not responsible. The bitch should have been seeing where she's going. I don't agree with that necessarily, but that still doesn't make any of this. None of that is his fault. You know, if you want to call, if it does turn out that he walks away, oh well. So he's an asshole because he walked away. I mean, at the end of the day, if that's the truth, if that's really what it is, he's got a gajillion reasons why he shouldn't give a fuck. And even after that, he still took care of her. So I don't know, Mike. I think you're too judgmental. I think you jumped to too many conclusions. And I think based on what I've learned of you, I could see you doing the same thing. That's the ironic thing. I could literally see you doing the same thing. I'm curious if there's an article about this. Like, if he did an interview or something. You would have helped? All right, Mike, how would you have helped? I want to know exactly what you would have done in that moment. So nukes. All right, so I want you to tell me, Mike, you're sitting there, someone's about to take a picture of you, right? Let's just say for whatever reason, right? Maybe you're dressed in a cosplay or something. They don't know you. There's a stage. They back up to take a widest shot. Boom, they fall off the stage. What do you do? I would have gotten attention of any nearby EMTs and got off the stage and helped her get back on her feet. Really? You do know that a person that suffers a fall, if they're laying on the floor, what you don't do is help them up. I don't know if you know that. In terms of getting attention, people will know if someone falls off the stage. So already, you are going to do something wrong. Actually, you want to know something? Your response is actually worse. If you would have helped her up and made and if she had a broken leg, that you would have made worse by picking her up, or if she suffered a concussion and you tried to get her up, you've already fucked up right there. And then now you're liable. Did you ever think about that part? Maybe he didn't want to be liable, even though he's not liable based on the video. If for some reason she couldn't get up, then they would have made sure she stayed in stable motion until the EMTs arrived. So now you're going to prevent her from moving. Do you understand what I'm getting at? Like, I want you to think outside the box a little bit. The point I'm trying to make, Mike, is you don't do a fucking thing. You're not a doctor. When someone falls like that, yeah, getting somebody for help, that's about it. That's all you do. You don't actually go off and try to play hero, because you're only going to get yourself fucked. If you try to get her up and she has a concussion or she's got a broken limb, you're liable. If you get down on the floor with her and you try to prevent her from moving and somehow you make something worse because she's trying to move and you're preventing it, you're liable. I don't know. I'm reading the article right now. I'm just looking to see what they're saying. Yeah, so she fractured her spinal, a section of her spinal cord. Same kind of fracture you see in car accidents is what they said. I'm not denying that optically it looks bad. And I just don't think there's enough context there, which is why I'm reading this article, because they seem to have some of the answers. So that was Stafford's wife. Okay? That's key there, because she went to help. Matthew Stafford, if you look at that video, he stops, he looks at her, he pauses, he walks away, she goes to help. This is what I mean by context. Now, did he tell his wife, I'm going to go get somebody? Watch her. Now, there's people saying, oh, well, he didn't move with urgency. So let's cause more of an uproar by running around and screaming for help. And you're a star quarterback of an NFL team. If people see you running off somewhere and yelling for help, that's going to cause an enormous amount of attention. So like I said, I think, again, So that actually was Matthew Stafford's wife. The article confirms. She did break her spinal cord, or portions of it. She didn't break the whole thing. She had like a fracture. And his wife did go down to help. So excuse me. Yeah. For some reason. Oh, you know what? I got a better idea. See if I can find. Yeah, I know. Oh, like the Persians in 300? That's funny. Yeah. Honestly, in my opinion, I think he just got nervous and was like, yo, I don't want anything to do with this. You know? And yeah, that's not the right response. But you got to try to take into consideration who he is. You know, when that kind of shit happens, you know what he probably sees? Lawsuits, even though he had nothing to do with it. And then on top of that, she's a woman. Yeah, I don't know. Again, if he didn't go for help, yeah, that's definitely bad. But I'm trying to see things from his perspective. And honestly, if I saw that and I was a mega athlete with mucho money like he is, I can't sit here and honestly say I wouldn't walk away either. Just because you want nothing to do with that. Tomorrow is... I don't know yet. I really don't have a plan. What was I going to do tomorrow? I did have something in mind. What was the news about a new Kaiju movie? Oh, man. No disrespect, Brad, but I've repeated it like several times for people who come in late. This is why I always tell people don't get here. I mean, if you can't be here on time, you can't be here on time. But just rewind to the beginning, and it's all there. Because we're about to call it right now. Yeah, we're definitely doing Dicks tomorrow night, and we're doing it in like 5 minutes. But for the 8 to 10 stream, yeah, I don't know yet, but that doesn't always stay that way. There'll be something to talk about tomorrow. All right, guys. We're going to take a 5-minute intermission for those dicks who are going to stick around. You know, the stream schedule is already up, so you'll have to shift over to the other stream so we can, because I got to make that 18 and up. For those of you who were here for tonight's stream, thank you for being here. It was a lot of fun, a lot of good laughs. We'll definitely be back here tomorrow from 8 to 10. Don't know what the topic of conversation is going to be yet, but that could change. I'm sure it will change, actually. And next weekend, expect a lot of gaming streams because I got Elden Ring, and I'm going to be playing the shit out of that.
Tom Brady tipped $5. The first thing Nike would have done is say, no, wait, stop, pull out. Then he would have looked around saying, damn, another woman tried to kill herself when she saw me bake her.
What time is the next stream tomorrow? Tomorrow's stream is at 8 o'clock as usual. And then the Dick stream's at 10 as usual. And then the night Rob enjoyed Dick's. Well, I enjoy everybody's reaction. I've already played the game plenty of times. Only big dicks will join the stream. Yep. All right, so yeah, we'll be back here at 8 o'clock tomorrow. There'll be something to talk about. There always is. You know what I mean? So tonight was a lot of fun, a lot of good laughs. I'm very excited for this new Kaiju stuff. you know, hopefully we get more information, you know, and we'll just take it from there, man. All right. These fanfics you guys have of me and Acno is weird. Keep your fantasies to yourselves. You know you love it, Mike. Mike's writing a novella that he's going to release on his deathbed, so nobody can say anything to him. All right. For those of you who are not coming to the Dick stream, I'll see you tomorrow night. For those of you who are going to the Dick stream, I will see you in about 5 minutes. I'm going to grab a drink, use the bathroom, and I will see you guys shortly. No intros, no music. I'll just go live. All right.